especially if it's your first, knowing that you do have informed consent like your body is the best source of advice. It's like we don't take on this autonomy, we rather give that over to somebody else.
Welcome. I really appreciate you guys joining me. We had so much on this week. We had our christening party and I wanted to chat to you guys about this topic I've been researching.
Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I was looking at a topic called informed consent and what that even means in regards to especially childbirth. And I was trying to do some research and just even my own thoughts and my own experiences about it. And it's like informed consent is, a lot of people don't know about it. They think the healthcare provider needs to know or is the best source of advice, whereas like your body is the best source of advice. It's like we don't take on this autonomy, we rather give that over to somebody else. This is not to reduce the work that any healthcare worker does, especially midwives when it comes to childbirth. They are incredible and the job is so tough and so intense that you better have nerves of steel because you're just on your feet all day, I bet you, and just like the sheer physical labour and then the mental drain on your body as well, going through like something so emotional, so intense, like and then having to switch from one mother to another, one case to another, like I can only imagine. So this is more for women to empower themselves and go into childbirth, especially if it's your first, knowing that you do have informed consent. Every procedure, every time they touch you, there needs to be a conversation if that's what you like. Isn't that right, Cara? If that's what you want, and that you have the power to say no just because they're recommending it. Yes, just because they're recommending it. It might be right for you and what agrees with your values. Shh, it's okay. And I think what the real issue is underneath all that is like women afraid to speak up. You're afraid to be like an inconvenience, you're afraid of confrontation, you're afraid of being awkward, of being like, yeah, good girl, but it's your body and your experience. Like, that's somebody's day job. They get to walk away like and have that emotional disconnect. Like, you're going to carry that childbirth experience with you for the rest of your life. You don't know how much, like the smallest thing gets ingrained in your memory at that time. Yes, you literally remember the exact words somebody used, you remember the exact tone, you remember everything. Oh, it's not a baby. Oh, it's not a baby. You're happy and you know. So what I get from informed consent is like options. Like, it's a positive thing. It's like you actually have lots of options that people aren't aware of. Like, it's not illegal to have a home birth. They need to accommodate you. If you want to have a home birth, that's your choice. A lot of people feel like, oh no, that's illegal. Sure, what if something happened to the baby? A proper planned home birth will have all the equipment, and there'll be 2 midwives. You'll actually have 2 midwives directly only at your attention. Nobody would ever be pulled out of the room because they're in your house. They come at a dedicated time. You'll probably actually get more attention having a home birth than you would and you're probably close enough to the hospital, or that's one of the reasons people do home birth if you're really far away, because that travel in between from like starting labour in a home environment to then getting into a car and then having to check in the hospital. I remember being literally like dilating, and then it's like, can we just check you in here? No, you're disrupting my flow. It's like, I wish there was a way to, like, well, every country is different. Basically, like, informed consent, that the only way, I think a lot of people think you have to get the epidural, or you go to the hospital, you have to take everything they give you. You have to take an episiotomy because it's medically necessary. Like, you'll come across all these terms. Just more about, like, even the concept. I know in Ireland, like, homeschooling, it's not illegal. You actually are allowed to do it. You check with the child care, like, the help, like the agency that looks after children in the country, and so it's the same concept, is what I'm trying to say, is that informed consent and the way you would like to birth. Obviously no mother would want to medically impact their baby. If your baby's in distress, you're going to take the medical advice. Like, it's modern day, like, it's there. I don't think you're going to turn your nose up at it, but what I'm trying to say is that it's about the emotion of being an advocate for yourself, going in informed, going in knowing the steps, not going in like, oh, they'll know everything. You're giving your power away. You're literally giving your birth experience and putting it into the hands. What if that staff member's having a bad day? What if that staff member doesn't want to be a midwife and doesn't want to be there, and they're having a bad day, and you're left with that like tension, and you're left with that experience for the rest of your life, just simply because you didn't want to look up what's going to be happening to your body, what's going to be happening. So there has to be a little bit like, now, come on, if I wish I could go back and tell, I thought I was prepared, I thought I read and watched a couple of birthing videos, but no, you have to do all the courses, and there's just so much more in it. You think you know until you have your first baby, and then it's like, you realize, oh, I should have done more courses. You can never do enough. I highly recommend first aid for kids, especially your first one. Even if you're first aid trained already, just it needs to be fresh in your mind. Oh, good girl, not to focus on the negative. Big yawn, pretty princess.
So, informed consent is finding your own voice, advocating for yourself. It's a positive thing. It's very empowering, and it's going in with the right attitude of, you just feel more confident in, if you have clarity. Confidence and clarity go hand in hand, and if you know what's about to happen or the different stages of labour, you're going in very informed. If you know about all the other procedures or what type of medication they're offering you, or what your choices or options are, could be, you're not really in the middle of labour, you're not really in the mind frame to be asking and advocating, like, all that takes it out. But I think it's just also just the mindset that goes behind it. It's like that unspoken confidence. With research, you get confidence. Like, you don't need to be, if you don't like, examined. You don't need to lie back in a certain birthing position if you don't like that. Like, they're there to help and work with you. So I think a positive attitude and kindness and politeness towards the staff, and ask them to help you and work with you, and say what you would like and see if they can accommodate that, like turning down the lights, to boost oxytocin, because a dark, calm environment produces oxytocin. If you can leave in your headphones, if you can say minimal, like have a birth preference sheet, maybe talk about like let them know I'm doing hypnobirthing if you're into that, or say I'd like to have the shower, can I have access to a shower because the heat of the water, or like ask your birth partner to help you bring like a cool cloth for your face and like a warm cloth for your perineum area. That can really help if you're doing more natural labor, or if you're even planning a C-section, how important that golden hour is afterwards, skin to skin, and to do all your research on if you're going to be nursing. So we also had the christening party, and it went really well. We had a child entertainer, and
I have me now.
and Alana got her face painted. So we were delighted to have the entertainer. So as a party planning tip, I'd definitely say if kids are attending, try get anything or someone to entertain, even bubbles, or we had like the candy bar. And then the next day, because we were all getting ready in the house together, that morning was quite rushed because we had the church ceremony. We had to clean up after, so the whole place looked so, it got messy so quickly. So come along with us, let's be clean together, and hopefully there's a bit of inspiration, that the difference and the satisfaction you have of a before and after. So I just started somewhere, start anywhere, just whatever's right in front of you, because at first it was so overwhelming. But that's my best trick with cleaning, is music on and just start somewhere, start anywhere.
Cool.
My next party tip is also to get catering. So we had loads of food left over as well, which was we were so blessed. It was so nice to have more than enough and to be able to give people food to take home. And we had plenty of cake as well. So I was delighted with the outcome, and we had a great time, and it's nice to have food then ready to go the next few days. So definitely if you're going to a venue, try get somewhere where they provide food, or you can get catering in. We took the next day after the party to clean up and relax. We got out for a walk, and then we went to look after the rabbit, clean and freshen up his surroundings and get him some more treats. And Peter seems very happy lately, and he's starting to hand feed more, isn't he, Alana? And because I'm still going into my second trimester, I've been trying to stock up. And yeah, I've just really noticed that a lot of the eco-friendly nappies and stuff. Have you guys seen this as well? Like they had like bamboo nappies, so they have a lot more options, not just reusable nappies like cloth nappies, but the convenience of like a normal nappy, but there are options available. So I'm going to be looking into some of them just to try be more sustainable. So hopefully you guys can be inspired by that too, and come along on the journey, and hopefully I'll do more videos. If you like that type of content, do comment below, or if you like more party planning ideas, I can do a whole separate video on that. If you want more details, let me know in the comments below. Really appreciate the feedback. It lets me know what type of content you'd rather make, and I can fine tune the videos for you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time.